to meet you.
So, Robert, how did it go with the Lambo?
It was tight. I mean, it was awesome, but yeah, I felt like I was trying to do 200 in my nuts. So that's why I was like, I wanted something a little better fit. So
right. Where would you like to start in the group now that this is your second drive? More towards the front or more towards the back?
Oh, I want to go. So
all right, I'll let him know.
That's where I want to.
I'm gonna let him know. Mike, can we get the RA to the front of the group, please?
I want to go as fast as you think we can go.
All right, so we're gonna wait for just a second.
Yep.
And I believe we're gonna go up to the front once this knee siding gets parked.
Okay.
So where do you live?
Springfield, Missouri.
Okay. You always live around that region?
Yeah, mostly. I mean, I was an Army brat, so a little movement, but
gotcha.
Yeah, the last 30 years basically.
Okay. All right, I think we're going to be pulling ahead here. Let's just wait and see. What do you do for work?
Financial advisor.
Financial advisor. How do you enjoy spending your free time?
Well, my kids travel softball, so I do a lot of that. But other than that, I like to play cards, do stuff like this. I mean, this is fun. This is a Father's Day present.
Nice. You're going to like this car. Very similar to the Lambo.
Okay.
You may not know this, but Volkswagen owns both manufacturers.
Okay.
And so they use the same engine, chassis, and drivetrain for both cars.
Okay.
So very similar, different tuning though.
Gotcha.
The transmission is much smoother with this car.
Okay.
Slightly heavier with this car.
Okay.
But I actually think it feels smoother on track.
Okay.
It usually inspires more confidence for that reason.
Okay. Yeah, that was the other problem with that one when it was. I mean, it really did feel like this was here.
Yeah.
And I was driving more like this.
Yeah.
You don't exactly feel like you should be going like this.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So I was just like, I was a little.
Doesn't inspire as much confidence.
Yeah, I was a little timid.
Is this more comfortable for you?
Oh, this is great. Yeah.
It's a better roof line with this car.
Well, that was the other thing. I could barely. I mean, I hit my head all the way trying to get in, then I had to wedge down. My legs were way up.
Yep.
I'm like, dude, I want to do something where I feel like I want to go fast.
Yeah.
Thanks, Elliot.
And is the wheel okay in that position?
Oh, it's great. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're good. This is what my wife originally booked for me. This is a surprise Father's Day present, so for my kiddo. But because of the height, the website says clearly 6'1".
Sure. Let's go around the right side of the Lamborghini.
Okay.
And what we're going to do is we're going to pull forward. You see the blue cones?
Yep.
We're going to stop right before getting to them.
Okay.
So we'll give enough space for a lead car to pull in front of us.
Okay.
So why don't we stop at this first white line you see here? Right there, yep. And then we'll let a lead car pull in front, and then we'll follow them farther forward.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm really glad that you got good weather today. We do run rain or shine, so this is ideal.
Well, we were supposed to book maybe. Well, we had it booked yesterday. But we had it 3 o'clock, and I guess somehow you guys are pulling out early. Is what I kind of surmised.
For tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we figured out maybe you didn't have enough bookings in the afternoon. They tried to move us to the morning, and that messed up everything because we were wanting to drive up, have a nice, easy. You know what I mean? So we ended up moving it to today. We ended up figuring it out, but we moved it to this morning.
Okay.
So just because there's a better time schedule and all that.
Right. Right.
We went to the casino last night. Got a hotel.
Cool.
Woke up early, headed here this morning. I mean,
yeah, you're gonna really, I think, prefer this car, just because with a Lambo you probably felt when you got to full throttle it had that hesitation and then it gave you power.
Gotcha.
This one actually downshifts in the braking zone.
Okay.
So when you get to the next straightaway, you have much better throttle application.
Okay.
It's much smoother. Let's follow that Charger 7.
Okay. You got to kind of sort of get me back to that. I was so worried about wrecking on that one. I just really specifically listened to what the hell he said, and I wasn't paying a lot of. I never even looked at my speedometer to give you an example.
Right. Now, no worries on that. There actually is a speedometer on the video.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I never even looked down. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
I was more worried about
what's in front of you.
Yeah.
Right.
Which I'm sure somebody want. I mean,
exactly. We want you to look at.
Yeah. Not.
Now, last time were you behind the lead car?
Nope. We were back pretty far.
Okay.
And I got lapped. I don't plan on it happening again.
Okay. So when you're following the lead car, you get to stick right with him. He does have, as you see, a couple people in his car. He's teaching them a line.
Okay.
So his first lap won't be as fast as his lap 2 and 3.
Okay.
So he will pick up the speed progressively.
Okay.
But if you ever feel like he's slowing you down, which I'll notice as well,
okay,
I'll have you back off and catch him again.
Okay. Yeah, you just tell me. You'll find on that part I'm a very good listener. So you just
perfect.
If I'm getting too far left or whatever, I get it. Usually pretty adaptive of where we need to be. Just but if I'm off a little bit, just say, "Rob, you need to more right."
You know. It's pretty simple because we're just connecting the dots.
Okay.
So always next to the orange cones before you turn to the green cone.
Okay.
And then if you see the red cones are going to be on that side of the track when you're braking,
Okay.
just to maximize the line. Because what
Okay.
you're trying to do is make the biggest arc through the corner.
Okay.
The bigger you can make that arc, the more speed you can take.
Okay.
And the smoother it will feel too, because
Gotcha.
you're not turning the wheel as much. Because the tighter you go, the more you have to turn, the slower you have to go.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So what did you do to do this?
So I started racing 9 years ago.
Okay.
Started with Formula 2000. When
Okay.
I was racing in Formula 2000, I actually raced an instructor who worked here.
Okay.
And after we raced together, he invited me to start working here.
Okay.
This was back in 2017.
Okay.
And yeah, so it's usually previous racing background.
Okay.
Is one of the prerequisites, as
Gotcha.
well as previous coaching experience.
Okay. Yeah, your guy Gary made it sound like it isn't just, you couldn't just be a racer. You obviously got to be comfortable with telling people what to do, basically.
Exactly, and you have to have the interpersonal skills. Some people are quick, but they're not going to be good with explaining what to do or
Gotcha.
reacting to situations and things like that.
Gotcha.
So yeah, having a good background with customer service helps.
Yeah. So this is what you do now, kind of, for a living?
Pretty much.
Okay.
I mean, this is not full time with them
Okay.
because we do about 30 weeks, or I do about 30 weeks with them per year.
Okay.
But then when I live in Atlanta, I actually work at the Porsche Experience Center.
Okay.
So I've been working there since 2019, and I coach there as well, just like I do here, but in just Porsche models.
Okay.
So I do that usually the entire year, but not as much when I'm traveling with these guys. So I'm working full time between the two jobs as a coach.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
This pays pretty decent.
I mean, yes and no. I mean, I do this a lot just to keep me sharp, to be honest.
Gotcha.
I mean, because I'm still planning on racing.
Okay.
I just recently sold my race car. I'm actually trying to get another one built to race a different series.
Okay.
So it keeps me sharp.
So when you say kind of series, are you like on tracks like this? Are you talking dirt? Or are you talking?
Road courses. So that's my background.
Okay.
So road courses like
This is a road course?
correct. Well, I mean,
Okay.
this is what we call a roval.
Okay.
So you have the oval, and then you have the road course on the inside.
Okay.
My background has been in strictly just road courses, which are like Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas, for
Okay.
instance, is a road course.
Gotcha.
Or you have other tracks as well, like Watkins Glen in New York,
Okay.
which are purpose built just to be a racetrack for road course.
Okay.
Let's go and follow with Charger 7.
Okay.
Comes right here at 9 and 3.
Okay.
Alrighty, and you can stick right with him
Okay.
because he's our lead car. If you stick with him, he will pick up the speed.
Okay.
But like I said, his first lap won't be as fast as lap 2 or 3
Okay.
because he's just going to progressively build that speed for the people in his car.
Okay.
Alrighty. So we'll get right next to the wall here, between the wall and the cones. And we're going to stay right next to that grass. And we're going to look ahead as we look towards our green cone. And the green cone is the apex. And once we get around the green cone, we'll get to the right side and go full throttle. And braking. Nice, and for the green cone, turning in, back to gas. And now bring us over to the right side, looking ahead towards the orange cones. Full throttle to the right side. And brake. Release straight to the green, now back to gas, over to the right side. You can actually stay
still not used to the. I'm not used to the when I can feel it starting to shivvy. I'm not used to that at all.
Feeling a little bit of sliding.
Yeah, I'm not used to the turn. You know, whatever you call
Feeling
it, the drift.
limit? Yeah, but it takes time.
I don't mind it. I'm not used to it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think you got to do that a little bit to get fully comfortable.
For sure. I mean, they say 10,000 hours with any hobby.
Yeah.
It takes to master it.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I mean, but you could even see it just in the 6 laps you did, how you picked up confidence, right?
Yeah, it was way more comfortable.
Yep.
Like I said, the other one, every time I started to shimmy and I was up here, it just felt off.
Yep. I'm glad you enjoyed this one more.
Dude, that was awesome.